It's new bike day. Welcome back to CoddiWomple-Adventure, new addition to the garage. For those of you who have not noticed, this is a Suzuki DRZ400sm. Guessing you guys are eager to see what this thing looks like. So let's just get to one of our favorite spots. Don't want to disturb the park people. Okay, welcome to my new bike, the Suzuki DRZ400sm. Let me guys give you just a closer look of what this thing is. It started its life out as a street legal SM, but the previous owner did some work and converted it to a enduro version, or basically just put on some aftermarket wheels. A 21-inch front wheel and I believe it is a 18-inch back wheel. As you guys can see, I've got a Yoshimura pipe on, competition series. Not always sure if it is a full system, but it does look like it. Okay, let's start out with what is a Suzuki DRZ400sm. I have a 2007 model. It currently, the previous owner told me it had about just over 60,000 kilometers on it, but the dash is not working. You can start it, the backlight comes on, but there is just nothing else that happens. This is a 398 water-cooled single-cylinder engine. It made around 40 horsepower and about 30 kilowatts, and it has about 39 or 40 Newton meters of torque. I've had it now for about 3 or 4 weeks and it's just been amazing. I've really thoroughly enjoyed it so far. So what does it actually feel and sound like to drive this thing? Okay, so what is this bike for? Well, based off the look of it and what it's been designed for, it already has a split personality. It is made as a supermoto, but at the same time they came out with a E model, which is the off-road version of this SM, and it had off-road tires, spoked wheels, 21-inch front and an 18-inch rear, and a bit of a longer travel suspension. So the previous owner thought, why not get the best of both worlds? get an SM, then put on some aftermarket off-road wheels and tires, and then you can go have a jolt on the gravel road. So yeah, what am I going to use it for? Well, I think basically just that. It is going to be a around the town bike, going to and from the shops and maybe to the office. I'll actually see if that is possible. Even though this one has got the aftermarket off-road conversion wheels, this is what the supermoto was made for. Riding on the street, in town, doing traffic, and for that purpose it is amazing. It's so light, so playful. You can almost say this is what it's been designed for. And hooning around basically. So it's quite light. I think the spec sheet says about 145 or 143 kilograms, and you can really feel it on the road. Even though this bike is underpowered against my 1200 GS and has a lot less power, the way it's geared, the torque, it just feels instantaneous. And it's so easy to lift the front wheel. Okay, now that we're done with the small overview and talk through about the specifications, let's get back on the road, hit some gravel roads and ride in and around town to actually showcase you what this bike is all about. We've made it to our spot. I think we just need to get a picture. What a beautiful place and a beautiful day.
I've mentioned in the beginning of the video, I've had this bike, I think it's 3 weeks now, and I had some time to ride around, get used to how it feels, especially compared to my 1200 GS, which is a lot heavier. And I can finally say I now understand how to wheelie it, and it really is just one of the best wheelie machines. Starting to understand the teeter-totter, the buffaloes. And what I mean by that is bringing it up, braking, bringing it up, braking, in order to actually get this feat to understand the micro movement it needs to do. Yeah, this thing is so naughty. So that's just normal wheelies, but the funny thing is this thing has, I mean, this is third gear, has a lot of power. But yo, these small streets, it's so fun to flick around. If there was anything that I missed and might not have mentioned, please leave a comment and let me know. Always will be doing new videos. One thing I did forget to mention, I got an extra set of supermoto wheels along with the bike. So maybe, if all goes to plan, one day we'll convert it back to a supermoto and have a jaw on that. Baba, hello, 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 hello.